Okay. No, it ain't. We're good. How is everybody? This is your player ratings chat, guys. Player ratings chat on the channel. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's doing good. Chat on the channel. Yeah, I don't know what's going on my computer at this moment in time. But guys, how is everyone? I believe we won the FA Cup today. Absolutely amazing, guys. I hope everyone's good in the chat. I hope everyone's having a party. I hope everyone's having a great time. I thought I'd do a little video coming on today, guys. Just do Liverpool player ratings, and then tomorrow at 6 o'clock is the big one. So tomorrow at 6 o'clock. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'm going to do my post-match calling show tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be a big one. We're going to go a couple of hours. We're going to talk loads of things to talk about, guys. Obviously, we are going to we're going to talk about the whole FA Cup final. We're going to go back to the League Cup final in comparison to the two games, both playing Chelsea. We're then going to look ahead at the Champions League final. We're going to take calls on the show. Yeah, it's going to be a big one. That's tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'm looking forward to that. So I thought I'd just come on now because I wanted to show my face and let you guys know I'm still about. And yeah, I couldn't come on straight after the final like I usually do because my voice was going and I was absolutely shattered. So I'm rested out. I've had some dinner and I thought, you know what? I'll come on to you guys for a little bit and we'll get our thoughts on the game, guys. Because yeah, it was good stuff. It was good stuff today again from the boys. Really good stuff. I was really impressed today. Obviously, Liverpool-Chelsea is always going to be a difficult game. You know, Chelsea are the third best team in the country, ain't they? And they're horrible to play in finals. You know what you're going to get from Chelsea. A horrible team to play against, especially in any kind of final. You don't really want to play Chelsea in a cup final. But they turned up today, and look, in that first half, I thought we were the better team. In the second half, I think they were the better team. And then it evened itself out and went to penalty shootouts where we won on penalties, just like we did in the League Cup final. Guys, it's just great stuff. It's just absolutely great stuff. Let's get some of you guys in comments. Gabriel, get in, Gabriel. Come on, Red's been drinking since 5 p.m. on my 8 pint. Edward, up to you, my man. Look, big Edward there. 8 pints in, he's happy. Big up, Jamie. Come on, big up, Ali. Champions. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Mike's still shit. Still in a pub and pissed. Big up, Edward. Enjoy yourself, my friend. Come on, peeps, get in. I couldn't get Jamie or Jamie. I don't get see that clock. Tuchel, yeah, clock. Tuchel having a absolute nightmare, mate. One kiss is all it takes. Fall in love with me. Beautiful tune. If TAA doesn't get a duck in 10, you'll be my enemy for life. Trent was moving today, wasn't he? Trent was on song today. Coppers completed football, Prem, UEFA Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Super Cup, Clubs Cup, done and finished. Exactly, Ali. One kiss. Fall in love with me. Trent won all the major trophies at 23 to Duran Duran. That is exactly right. At 23 years of age, Trent Alexander-Arnold has basically won every single trophy there is in club football, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I want to talk about Trent today as well while we're here because I thought Trent was absolutely fantastic today, guys. I don't know about how you all felt, watching the game. Everyone has different views on football and stuff like that. But my word, was Trent excellent today. I think Trent had one little moment, and that was when Alonso got in behind him, when he switched off a little bit. But apart from that, Trent was absolutely everywhere. He was fantastic today. His defending was great. His attacking play was great. His passing, that ball with the outside of his foot that went right through the Chelsea team into beautiful, absolutely beautiful, fantastic footballer. And hopefully the bitterness from rivals and people in the media and all that who haven't got an absolute Scooby what they're talking about can start to lay off this Trent can't defend nonsense. Because you go and ask the Chelsea forwards today if they think Trent can't defend. You go and ask them today, guys, if Trent can't defend. Absolutely madness. Absolute madness. Trent is doing bits, guys, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Captain Sal, halfway there, lads. Big up, Jane. Big up yourself, Captain Sal. Halfway there. Could Man City, could West Ham do something ridiculous tomorrow and make this weekend the greatest weekend in a long time? I would love it to be. Obviously, it probably won't, but I had this dream last night, as I told Jack Mack on his channel earlier, that City draw their last 2 games and Liverpool win their last 2 and win the league. I've just had this. I'm telling you, the Saints telling me. Just heading home now. I'll be back in 10 minutes after a trip to the chippy. You got to have a chippy, man. You got to have a chippy for being on the beer. Luke in the house, just seen a crazy stat. Mane could end the year with 8 trophies: the AFCON, League Cup, FA Cup, UEFA Champions League, the Prem, the Super Cup, the Community Shield, and the World Club Championship. That's madness. Well, if that did happen, he has to win Ballon d'Or, don't he? Simple as that. I know everyone who loves Benzema, but if Mane wins all that, he wins the Ballon d'Or. Simple. Big up Ravi. Savage in the house. It's a beautiful thing getting that FA Cup feeling again. This trophy is massive, and he is now the first Liverpool manager to win every trophy. Proud of the boys. Trent's defending today. It was fire. Exactly was. And guys, tomorrow, don't forget, from tomorrow night at 6 p.m, big show on the post-match call-in show tomorrow. I wasn't quite up to doing it today because I want to do it properly. So I want to do it tomorrow. I'm just my chair up a bit low. So I want to do it tomorrow, 6 p.m. on the channel. I'll put the link in the chat tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Go do a big video. Go for a couple of hours if possible. Looking back at the FA Cup match today, going through the whole thing, detailing it from, dissecting the whole game, looking at the whole thing, and obviously we're being 24 hours on. We can talk about what's happening with players' fitnesses, what we've heard now coming out of the club, and things like that. We'll get a better perspective of the game. So that's why I'm going to leave it 24 hours, and it's a celebration, ain't it? You guys are all out celebrating, having parties, having a whale of a time. So, yeah, there was no point doing it tonight. So 6 p.m. tomorrow night, we're going to talk about that. We're going to look back at the League Cup and compare and all that, because it's the same team we played, went to penalties exactly the same. And then we're going to look ahead for 2 weeks today. 2 weeks today, the Champions League final. So we're going to look ahead to that as well. Where's the agenda? So Trent defensively, Jamie, I think his defending was better than his attacking. Yeah, exactly. He's defending beautifully today. Yes, Jamie, lad, I'm drunk as F, but good night. Leo in the house. That's what I'm saying, guys. This is why I didn't do the call-in show tonight. You're all enjoying yourself, having a party, having a great time. That's why I thought it'd be better to leave it 24 hours and do it tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Get you all on there, sober as a judge. I look forward to tomorrow, Jamie. Have a good and proper chat about the game. Yeah, exactly, Edward. Savage, we are so lucky to have a Captain Hendo. He's amazing. I love the guy. So happy for him. Personally, special shout out to Taki, Elliot Jones, Origi, Kelleher, Ox, and Adrian celebrating like they were on the pitch. Yeah, big up to them as well. Big up to them. They were fantastic today. They were really good. All the playing staff, the backroom staff, the playing staff, the players on the pitch, the people that might only play 1 or 4, 4 or 6 games in a whole season, every single one of them should be honoured for what we've done this season, because we couldn't do it without everyone. So big up, yeah, big up. Rich in the house, congratulations on the FA Cup road on 1 to 1K. Big up, Rich. Thank you very much, my friend. I'm watching the Fox Cup now from the start. I think you meant the FA Cup, but I'll give you that. The Fox Cup. That sounds like something totally different coming to my head. Virgil van Dijk said he is fine, and Salah said he'll be fine, but Klopp said they won't play on Tuesday, but even with a second string. Yeah, we can't beat Southampton without Salah and Virgil. We got a lot of problems, so yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah, Neil Jones said that a fan asked Salah after the match whether he'll be there for the Champions League, and he said, "Yeah."
There you go. There you go. You hear the wife there? Inside detail. Inside detail. Trent was defensively incredible today. Fair play to him. Yeah, Trent was the man today. I'm just hoping this puts to bed all the Trent I can't defend stuff and everything, because he can defend. And I've said on this channel many times, me and the boys, we spoke about it last week in the post-match last week, and we said Trent can defend. What he is sometimes a little bit lazy, and when he's a little bit lazy, it then makes his defending look terrible. It's not the fact that he can't defend; he can. And today he proved he can. He put on a great show today. You asked them Chelsea attackers if Trent can defend or not. Fantastic. Rod's in the house. Big up, Rods. Hope you're good. Yes, bro, you're good. I'm good. Rods, hope you're good, my friend. I have something important I want to say about Hendo tomorrow. I want people to listen. Big up, Edward. Big up. And look forward to tomorrow. Chelsea are a top team. I must say, pushed us all the way, but our club is Thanos levels. LFC hit more. LFC hit me more. If Jurgen Klopp ended his career now, he could be ended happy, successful man. What a guy! Yeah, Klopp's won everything. You know, obviously he hasn't won the Europa League because you've got to be shit to be in the Europa League. So he can't be in competitions that he can't. You know what I mean? So he's literally won everything. He's literally won everything. And now all he's got to do is make them things that he's won. He's got to multiply them. So he's won one Premier League. He needs two, and then two he needs three. You know, he's won one FA Cup. He needs two. He needs three. He's won one League Cup. He needs double. He needs to multiply these trophies now. He's won them all. Now he needs to multiply them. You know, get onto elite levels that no one can knock him for. You know, although for me he's already there. And you know, we look at the Champions League. If we win the Champions League in 2 weeks today, if we win the Champions League in 2 weeks' time against Real Madrid in Paris, then Jurgen Klopp in 7 years has won 2 Champions Leagues, and Alex Ferguson won exactly the same in 26 years. So yeah, that's his legacy. I had to apologise for calling Trent a passing merchant. Trent was absolutely superb tonight. Big up Leo for your mistake. It's good. I'm not drinking beer. I'm on herbal tea. It's on the herbal. It's on the herbal. Jamie Trent haters are hiding. Yeah, I know any tonight, Ali. I know none. How many trophies have Liverpool this year, people? Yeah, I wonder. 2. Definitely. We won it all. No one I wanted to score the winning pen more than Costas. He loves the club so much. And now he had his moment. Matip stepped in cold and played out of his skin under pressure. What defender? Yeah, Matip came on. When Matip had to come on for Virgil in that extra time period, he did put a foot wrong. It was absolutely superb, was Matip. And that's what you want. That is what you want from your quality. It just shows how world-class Matip is. He came in into extra time, cold, no real warm-up, came in, and I don't think he was troubled. Once. He was absolutely amazing. Van Dijk has had scans and it's not serious injury. Jamie, a few minor knock on VVD. Yeah, I thought Virgil would be all right. It was the Salah one because he, you know, if you do your groin, that's not nice. I've done my groin before, and it's very uncomfortable when you do your groin. Really uncomfortable. Guys, what happened with Salah? I don't actually remember. I mean, I was watching it I was obviously on my watching on doing it, and I don't know if you guys saw anything on different camera angles. I don't know if ITV showed a different angle to BBC or something like that, but it just panned over to Salah, and he was just sitting on the ground. So I don't know if it was when he was taking his stride or he stumbled or what. Only Alex has won all the trophies, not Jose and Pep, or not Wenger. Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. Big up Joyce, Costas the Greek Adonis. Salah is fine, just my opinion. Yeah, I think they'll be all right. I think Klopp did mention they're going to be okay. They're just not going to play on Tuesday. And to be fair, the Tuesday game against Southampton all depends on what happens tomorrow at Man City. If Man City just go and blow Southampton out of the water, go and blow West Ham out of the water, then it doesn't really matter what we do against Southampton because, we'll go with 3 points behind and they're going to have a massive goal difference. Unless we blow Southampton away 10-0 or 9-0 or something, it's not really going to matter. So it all depends. It's going to be interesting because if say City slip up, say City do slip up and take a point from West Ham, which ain't impossible, by the way, because West Ham are still chasing European football. They want to finish above Man United because that would be massive for them. They can say they finished above Man United in the Premier League. That's huge. Then they'll get European football next season. Even if it is conference football, European Conference Cup, still massive for West Ham. And so they're going to give City, they're going to try City. And it's at home as well at the London Stadium. And Rice will be fit, Bowen's fit, Souček's fit. Hopefully Antonio plays up against Fernandinho. They got players there that can cause City some problems. And West Ham are a bit more direct. They're a bit more direct. The games against City and Wolves, they like to play possession-based football. Wolves like to keep the ball, play it from the back because they defend well. Leeds are a bit erratic. They play man-to-man marking, but they do like to keep the ball on the floor. Nice 1-2s everywhere over the pitch. Where West Ham might mind being really direct and just put it bang into the corners, long balls up top, getting Antonio hold on to it, get runners off him. So it will cause City some problems. But obviously, I do expect City to win. But it's an interesting game. And if they win that game tomorrow, say City get a draw against Leeds, it will change Jurgen Klopp's mind how he goes into that Southampton game because then that's must win. It is must win to take it to the last day. Definitely. Let's get some more of your comments here. So how many injured in the final pack? I think they'll all be fit. I don't think we'll have any injuries for Paris. I think it'll be fine. Hi, John. Jamie, did you get that? Jamie, did you get that tomorrow? I have Hendo rant, a positive one. I just admire him as a person so much. I'm proud he's a captain. Big up, Edward. I've got you, my man. I've got you. Don't you worry, Edward. You can have all the time in the world tomorrow to say whatever you want about our captain. Don't you worry. I'll give you the platform tomorrow. I'll even put the screen on just you. West Ham last home game of the season. Martin Noble send off Jamie. Martin Noble winner incoming. I don't think Martin Noble's got the legs to getting a winner. But that's the only worry that Martin Noble plays tomorrow. I don't really want Martin Noble playing tomorrow. So, just come on with 10 minutes to go or something like that, Mark. That'd be fine. Big up in though, yeah. Klopp been said he was defo, have to rotate most of the team against Saints. Also, Salah just sat down. It's his groin, it seems. Diaz had so much fight today. His talent is scary. Ain't a pre-season yet. Yes, yeah. Diaz is fantastic. Although I will say Diaz needs to take his chances a little bit better. I will say that. I think Diaz has almost got the perfect game. But if he just takes some of his chances a little bit better, we're on about a player who could score whatever he wants. It could be whatever he wanted. He's got the skill. He's got the pace. He's got the balance. He's got the technical ability. He's got the vision, what he wants to do with the ball. If he can just end it off, I think his assisting has got better as he's been at Liverpool since January. His final ball in the box and stuff like that, I think improved. But it's just his, sometimes he's his one-on-one finishing. And like today for me, he tried to go near post and try and do Mendy with the eyes and go near post. So he probably should try to bend it around, bend it into the far corner. But that'd be it. That'd be it. That'd be it for me. And then once he's done that, he's going to be almost unbeatable. And he'll probably get that in pre-season with Klopp. That's probably what they will sort him out with in pre-season. Lots of that kind of training every single day. Keep practicing. And when he comes to match day, just banging. 20-plus goals next season. I'm telling you, Luis Diaz will score 20-plus goals next season. Has everyone seen the changing room scenes in the LFC YouTube channel? It made me smile, I must say. Feel special, this team. If you don't support us, you'll never know. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, I mean, they do that same song, don't they, all the time? It's always the same song, ain't it? They do. I think it's Pep Linders' his favourite one, ain't it? They do it for Pep Linders or something, and he goes mad about it. But yeah, I saw it. I was watching it a bit earlier. I think I watched it 3 times actually. Absolutely fantastic. Really good. Really good. So I just want to get to these player ratings. Thought I'd just do a little video today, just to, do a little player ratings and then do the big video tomorrow. And you all feel on that. You all feel good on that. Where are we? And again, I've got to say, Alisson Becker, man. Alisson Becker, yet again. How good is Alisson Becker? Like, seriously. Such a good goalkeeper. Such a good goalkeeper. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through some of the ratings that have been put out and about online so far, and we can talk about them and then give our ratings in comparison of what certain newspapers and that are saying about it. So in the Liverpool Echo, that's what I'm looking at here. In the Liverpool Echo, they gave Alisson Becker a 9 out of 10. Held a weak Alonso free kick first half, then smothered bravely away from the same player, picking up a bang in the process. Another fine save from Pulisic after the break. Superb and saved denied Mount in the shootout. They gave Alisson a 9 out of 10. Interesting grade. Trent, they gave an 8. Helped Liverpool dictate the opening half an hour with driving distribution. One superb pass sending Diaz away. Some difficult moments immediately after a break against Alonso, but soon recovered form. Don't know if they do him a little bit of a disservice there. Canate a 7, immediately on the front foot in his battle with Lukaku, and barely gave the Belgium an inch throughout strong up against Kante in extra time. So why does he only get 7 then? Why does he only get 7? Because we didn't concede a goal. See, sometimes I just find ratings a bit strange. Big up John Thomas in the house as well. Yeah, sometimes I find ratings a bit strange. Because they say that and give Canate a 7. So they went immediately on the front foot with his battle with Lukaku. So basically, he beat the crap out of Lukaku. Lukaku didn't get a touch or a sniff off Canate all night, and then bravely gave the Belgium hardly gave the Belgium an inch, and he was strong up against Kante in extra time, and he didn't concede a goal. How the hell is he only on a 7? That makes no sense. Makes no sense. Virgil van Dijk similarly dealt with Lukaku in the first half. Looked to turn Chelsea around with long diagonals. Not much threat at set pieces, however, and subbed, got a 7. I think Van Dijk's rating may be a bit more fairer, but Canate should be higher than a 7. Robbo got a 7 as well. Off Diaz, plenty of support down the left, and much fresher in his defensive duty. Should have done better with hitting the post from close range late on in normal time subs. Yeah, I'll give up. Yeah, we like little things like his effort yesterday where he hit the post, he should have scored. And Jota, where he got in front of Reece James, I do believe, from the corner, should have scored. All these little things we'll talk about tomorrow. I'm not going to pick them apart now. We'll pick them apart tomorrow. You guys, when you're on the chat, you guys can come in and have your say on that. Henderson got a 7 as well, filling in for Fabinho. Liverpool's first half superiority meant he was largely looking forward before holes need to be plugged during spells in Chelsea's pressure. So why has he only got a 7 in? These ratings don't make any sense. Thiago a 7 as well. The Spaniard's strong start echoed that of the team, with his passing pulling Chelsea into areas they didn't want to be. Became an influence again during the latter stages. But why has he only got a 7? These ratings make no sense whatsoever. These ratings are very strange. Cater a 7 as well. Started well and maintained his level before the interval. Pressing hard and maintaining possession. Doggedly more difficult second half though. Sub. Yeah, I thought Naby was great today. He's off the ball. What he does off the ball is better than anyone else in the team. Salah a 6. Yeah, I think that's about fair. We'll talk about Salah tomorrow. So I need to talk about Mo. We need to have a conversation about Mo. That might not be pleasant, but there you go. Sadio Mane got an 8, caused problems both when dropping deep and getting involved with the Chelsea centre-backs, and good understand with Diaz, not least when creating a good chance, non-stop from the Senegalese, who better deserve better and missing the shootout. Mane was gravy today as well. Mane was getting no fouls though. The ref did not like Mane today. We didn't give him a single free kick, did he? Did not give him a single free kick. And he's getting the crap kicked out of him as well. Mane's like super strong. He barely goes down ever. Luis Diaz got a 9. Chelsea found him impossible to handle in the first 20 minutes. Plus putting dangerous crosses and denied a combination of Mendy and Chalobah and clear. Hit the post the second half, continue out creating chances sub late on. Yeah, he was he was different. He was fantastic. And what do you guys think on them player ratings? Let me know in the chat, guys. Them player ratings I just read out from the Echo. You know, I find them a bit weird. Basically, they said Kanate had an absolute man of the match performance at centre half. Lukaku never got a touch, and then when Kante came on, he dealt with him as well. But they gave him a 7, and he didn't concede a goal in an FA Cup final. He didn't concede a goal, but he did everything else, and he only got a 7. That rating don't make no sense, guys. We're gonna have to make these ratings a little bit better, I think. No need for player ratings. Give them more 10, except Diaz. Klopp and they should have scored. Echo needs to chill and give Ali a 10. Yeah, totally. Who done these ratings? Guardiola and Radney, pathetic ratings. This guy worked their asses off for 120 minutes. I know some of the ratings didn't make sense, guys. So I'll go Alison Becker right now. Get your ratings in the chat, guys. Just put your name, put the rating in the chat, guys, and I'll read it out. So Alison Becker. So the Echo gave him a 9. I'm giving Alison Becker a 10. I'm giving Alison Becker a 10. Yet again, the best one-on-one goalkeeper in world football now. He's the best goalkeeper in world football, and today he proved it. He proved it today. Goalkeeper was first class. First class. How you don't give Alisson a 10, I do not know. He's one-on-ones yet again. Yet again. He is almost impossible to score past on a one-on-one. It's becoming like that now. He's almost impossible to score past on a one-on-one. And when you've got a keeper like that, in your team, you're laughing, ain't you? You're going to win so many games. You're going to win so many games of football when you know you've got a keeper in goal that will hardly concede. It's almost impossible to beat. And that's not even, I'm not even like being biased here, being a Liverpool fan or joking about it. He is almost impossible to beat in goal. He seriously is. He is so good, it's unreal. He's the best goalkeeper in the world at the moment for me, but quite some way as well. I don't even think it's close. I don't think it's even close, guys. I mean, the level of goalkeeping probably might not be that great around Europe as what it was back in the day, maybe. But at this moment in time where we are now in 2022, I literally don't think there's anyone close to Alisson. I really don't. I wouldn't swap him for any goalkeeper in Europe at any age or what. None at all. He's just superb. Harry don't get a 10. Harry don't get a 10 is beyond me. 2 one-on-one saves, shut out. And I'll tell you what, do you remember when I told you guys about Michael Gray on Talk Sport said that Alisson had the worst distribution he's seen from a goalkeeper? And he says his distribution's a joke. Did anyone see Alisson's outside the right foot pass that went all the way to Robbo on the left-hand side of the pitch? It was beautiful. And he was under pressure. And he hit it with the outside of his right foot. And he just went all the way to Robbo out the left-hand side of the pitch. And then Robbo played it back to Trent, and Trent played the right outside the right football right through the middle of the team. No, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. No, Alisson gets a 10. If he gets anything less, it's madness. Yeah, Duran gets a 10 as well. Alisson a 10, best keeper in the world, and has been killing it all season. No, Ali, no trophy. Simple. The penalty save. And the 1-on-1, yeah, the penalty save as well. Great save. Great save. He's just a fantastic keeper. Fantastic keeper. I mean, I don't know what the echo. Trent got an 8. You know, I'm giving Trent a 9. I gave Trent an 8, and everything they said about him here as well, basically saying he was defensively fantastic, and his passing was outrageous. All you got to do about Trent Alexander-Arnold, did anyone watch the post-match punditry on BBC One after it? Gary Lineker absolutely loves Trent. He absolutely loves Trent. Gary Lineker said he's one of the best passers of football he's ever seen. You think of all the players Gary Lineker's either seen him playing, played up against, or played with in his career. That's a massive compliment. And he's not just saying that to blow smoke up Trent's arse either. He means it. Trent is a tremendous, tremendous footballer. And he was just different today. He was so good. So good. I'm going to give Trent a 9. Because I'm almost on the verge. If he had an assist today, if Diaz put that goal away with that disgusting pass that Trent did to him outside the right foot that completely and utterly destroyed Chelsea. I mean, all Chelsea players are just looking at it like, I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. That pass is disgusting. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. You know, and then you see that and you're like, if Diaz scored that, I think Trent gets a 10 because it would have been an official assist. And it would have been an assist people would have been talking about for years to come, because that's in the FA Cup final with millions and millions of people watching. That assist against Chelsea, a top team, top team. Trent's different. Trent is absolutely different. I'm going to give Trent a 9. I thought his defensive work today was some of the best I've seen all season. He's growing up more. He's getting bigger as well. He's filling out more. He's getting a bit thicker, putting on a bit of weight. He's getting to that age now where, you know, men around 23, 24, men starting to get a bit bigger, a bit fill out more. And that's what you're seeing from Trent now as well. And yeah, he's looking good. He's looking good. Right, so 10 for Alisson, 9 for Trent. Is Kanate 7 bollocks? I'm going to turn that to a 9. Kanate was a beast today. An absolute beast. Lukaku didn't know what to do. There were some times today, I think Lukaku beat Virgil to the air. I think 2 or 3 times in air duels. He beat Van Dijk. But not once did Lukaku beat Kanate today. Not once did he beat Kanate. He was absolutely superb today, Kanate. Really good. And then Kante came on. And Kante, look, Kante's a fantastic footballer. He can dribble, he can pass, he can shoot, he's quick, he's good on the ball. Kanate was having none of Kante today. Absolutely none of it. He was in beast mode. He was bringing the ball out from the back and playing nice passes into midfield. And nice quick passes that he went right into the midfield that take out the opposition midfield. Beautiful passing. That's what I love from Kanate. And he did that today. Absolutely beautiful it was. And yeah, I'm going to give Kanate a 9. He was a beast, man. He was an absolute beast. Loved him today. There we go. Trent a 9 for the first time. He was better defending and going forward. His performance was disciplined and well balanced. One sleeping moment with Alonso. Yeah, that's it. And great passing and positioning. Great. Yeah, he was just a gem today. 10 goes Duran. Big up Duran. And just Kanate. The more I see Kanate play, I keep saying it. The more I see Kanate play, the more I want to keep seeing him play. But then I remember we got Matip in the team as well, and Matip came on with an extra time, cold, no warm up, just had to go on and put on a gangster performance in that extra time period. Beautiful. He was fucking superb as well. We have got some tremendous we have got the best centre backs in England. I'm telling you right now, we have the best centre backs in England. They're just fantastic. Virgil, I'm going to give an 8. I'm going to give a grade. I'm going to give a grade down. I'm going to give a grade down and give Virgil an 8. The only reason is Virgil, he had to come off with injury. He had a few problems. He got beaten in the air 3 or 4 times by Lukaku. Fair enough, Lukaku's a beast. Massive. But, you don't usually expect that from Van Dijk, even if it is Lukaku. I thought, but apart from that, everything else in his game was great. It just, I just thought Konate was just an inch better. Just an inch better. Hardly anything in it, but I'm going to give Virgil an 8. It's still an 8 for a centre-back is still a great rating. It's a tremendous rating. Robbo, I am going to give a 7. I think the Echo might have it right with I think they might have it right with Robbo on a 7. There was a few times. I mean, Robbo could have scored twice today. He really could have. I think there was a time when Trent whipped a beautiful ball in from the right-hand side. Really good ball. But nice, great, good pace on it. Nice curve on the ball. Nice bit of swing on the ball. And for some reason, Robbo went with his head instead of kicking it in the net. And he didn't even head the ball. So he went with his head. But because the ball came down very low, he couldn't set his body again to head that low. Because in his head, he was already, I'm going in with my head for this. Trent's putting him, I'm going in with my head on the far post. And because the ball sort of dipped down, he couldn't like change the direction he wanted to go. And because of that, he barely touched the ball with his head. And then looking back on it on the replay, you're like, oh man, why don't you just kick it? Why don't you just give it the half volley, kick it into the ground? And and then he had the one against the post in extra. Was it before extra time or in extra time? I can't quite remember now. The ball in from James Milner, lovely cross by Jimmy Milner as well. Comes over, and Robbo. It was easier for Robbo to score than at the post. It really was. So, but defensively, Robbo was spot on again. Robbo's defensively was really good today. I'm just going to go a 7 for Robbo. I'm just going to give him a 7. Thiago, I'm giving an 8. I don't know why Thiago's got a 7. I thought Thiago was an absolute beast today. I thought Thiago was an absolute beast. The passing he was putting on show today. Did Thiago even give away the ball? I can't even remember. And we're talking about Thiago's not playing 2-3 yard passes, to me, to someone 3 yards away. Really simple, easy passes. Thiago's hammering balls in 20 to another player 15 yards away. Hammering balls in, putting passes into tight areas where not a lot of people would do that because it would get a turnover in the opposition and win the ball. But he's passing into people's feet from them positions constantly, all the time. And it turns the opposition around all the time. I think he tailed off a little bit in the second half through tiredness, and that was all. But I'm giving him an 8. I thought Thiago was fantastic today. Just might be going unnoticed. Cater, I'm giving an 8 as well. And the reason I'm giving Cater an 8, and not the 7 the Echo gave him, is because I thought he's pressing off the ball today. Naby Keita's pressing off the ball today, I thought was fantastic. I really do. I think his pressing off the ball was fantastic. He gets stuck in. He closes down. I mean, in that first half, he didn't let Chelsea players move. Chelsea midfielders couldn't, as soon as they turned and faced up, he was straight into them. And, I thought Naby was excellent today. I'm going to give Naby an 8. Sometimes Naby has the odd heavy touch and stuff like that. There was the shot, obviously, that he really should have hit the target with. I think, was it the Diaz one? It comes rebounding out. And Naby has the effort and it goes wide to the post. He really should have hit the target with that. Definitely. I will agree with that. So if you want to mark him down for that, it's a 7.5. I can understand. But I've been saying it for a while now. Naby is the player in our midfield that is the best presser of a ball in our midfield. For me, he's our best presser. He sets the press. It goes again. Klopp loves that. That's why he plays now. Klopp loves that. And, he didn't let them Chelsea boys breathe, especially in the first half. They weren't allowed to breathe. So I'm going 8. I'm going 8 on Naby. I'll get to everyone's reading, everyone's else's in a second. So Mo got a 6 in the Echo. I thought Mo started actually quite lively in the first half. I thought Mo started quite lively. He tailed off eventually, but before he got injured and subbed off. But I thought he started quite lively. But again with Mo, I'm sure Savage will call in tomorrow and talk about it. There was twice today Mo attempted it again. He gets the ball, he fronts up the centre backs, he goes past them, and he looks at that bloody curling shot into the far post. I think he tried it twice again today. I was like, Mo, please stop it. They know you're going to try and do that every time you get the ball. So Mo gets the ball out wide and he comes inside. As soon as he comes inside, the centre backs know what Mo's trying to do. We know what Mo's trying to do. Everyone watching knows what Mo's trying to do. And he did it twice today. I think they both got blocked down easy. And I was like, Mo, stop it. Please stop it. But apart from that, I thought Mo was looking tidy. I thought he was looking quick. I thought he was looking sharp. And then, unfortunately, he got his injury. So it's hard to give him anything more than a 6 or a 7. So I'll leave that up to you guys. It's an hard one to rate Mo. It really is. Hard one to rate him. But I don't think he was poor by any stretch of imagination. I know a lot of people, were shouting him out on Twitter and calling him names and things like that, and how poor he was, and all this sort of stuff. And it's just nonsense. Guys, I'm going to ask everyone now to stop. Right, Liverpool Football Club is the team we support, yeah? So this is not you guys in my community, because you guys are all sensible and got level heads and, and actually have brain cells and intelligence. You guys are absolutely superb. The divvies on Twitter and social media, them Liverpool divvies, who keep slagging off our players. Guys, they play for Liverpool Football Club, the team we love and support more than anything in the world, yeah? Stop having a go at them. Stop saying, oh, Salah bounced. Salah bounced because, he didn't want no part of this final and stuff like that. He ain't got nothing wrong with all this, and he fouled yet again. Look, I've been critical of Mo Salah in my recent few weeks. There's people like Savage and Duran and, Tarmizi and all them rods and all that will tell you. I've been critical of Mo, but I've been critical him to a way that I critique what I'm seeing in front of me. I don't slag the man off and say I want him this. I can critique you can critique a footballer in your team if you don't think they're playing well, and maybe what's wrong with it. But always, when you got to think of a sandwich, yeah. When you're critiquing a footballer or anybody in life, yeah, think it's a sandwich, yeah. You got to start with a positive and negative in the middle. That's your meat of the sandwich, the negative, and then you end with a positive again. So think of it like that as a sandwich, guys. So there's a positive, then the negative that you're allowed to say that's the meat of the sandwich, and then the positive at the bottom. That's the base, yeah. So if you do it like that, that's fair enough. But don't just go right. Mo's got I know I've said before, maybe we need to think about letting Mo go. And when I say it like that, I'm not saying that I want Mo to leave. I'm just looking at Mo's performances, the contract he thinks he deserves, and at this moment in time, they don't match up. So that's a critique. But I also, at the same time, think he's a world-class footballer who might just be going through a bad spell at the moment and will come out of it looking better next season. So that's how you mix it up, guys. That's how you mix it up. And it's not you guys on my channel. It's the weird motherfuckers on social media that always have to pick an agenda on every single Liverpool player if they're not playing well. That's my tits in. That's my rant over. So big up Mo. Look, he weren't great. He looked okay today in parts. He looked a bit sharp. The injury fucked him up. He did look a bit selfish again. But I thought at the same time, he had some bright sparks to his game. He looked a bit quicker. He looked quick again. He looked like he had that. He wanted to get in the box. He wanted to penetrate their defence. So for that, it's hard to rate him. But yeah, Mo's just going through it at the moment. Mo will come back, guys. He'll pen that new contract. And then next season, we'll see Super Mo again. That's not worry, guys. Sadio Mane and 8 today. I thought Mane is fantastic. Playing that number 9 role. That is sort of made like he's always played there. It's really weird. No, Sadio Mane has only been playing there for Liverpool for the last few weeks on a constant basis. Yes, our front three of Bobby in the original front three, Salah, Bobby, and Mane, were always interchangeable. They were never playing directly right, left, and centre all the time. They were always interchanging and everything. But at this moment in time, Sadio is really sticking to this number 9 role. He's playing very centrally. I like it when he comes deep because Mane is so strong. Like I say today, all the Chelsea boys are trying to kick the absolute shit out of him. The ref weren't giving anything to Mane. I saw it today. Mane must have turned like 2 Chelsea players and they're hacking at him. But Sadio won't go down because he's built like a tank and he's solid. And the ref's not giving him anything. Absolutely anything. You see Klopp on the touchline, he was going balmy about it. I thought Sadio did well. Yes, he missed his penalty, but it was against his countryman, Mendy. Apart from Alisson, Mendy's probably the only other goalkeeper in world football who knows what a Sadio Mane penalty is like, and studies it and knows it. So I'm not surprised he missed it. But Mane played well today, gets an 8. And Luis Diaz gets a 9 from me. If Luis Diaz had just a tiny bit better end product in the box and stuff like that, he'd get like 10 plus. It was different gravy. Chelsea didn't know what to do with him. Chelsea did not know what to do with him. Chelsea, they were scared of him today. I saw him burn Reece James about on 3 or 4 occasions, but no one would talk about that because, Reece James is not the agenda unless your name's Trent Alexander-Arnold. But it's what I keep saying. Doesn't matter how good a right back you are, if you're going up against a technically gifted, skillful, pace merchant of a winger, they will always do you. Always. You got to make sure you win the odd battle. It's very hard to stop them going past you. It really is. Sometimes it's impossible. It happens. Reece James is a very good right back. Just don't make him shit. And it's the same with Trent. When Trent has very skillful, quick, talented wingers running at him, occasionally they'll go get the better of him because they're so good in that. Wingers like that are just so good. They know how to beat their fullback. But Diaz today was different. He was everywhere. I think the one real chance he probably should have scored is the one with the Trent ball through the middle of the whole pitch with the outside of the right foot that took Chelsea apart. Diaz ran onto that, absolutely skinned everybody, running in on goal, opened up his body really nicely. I thought he opened up his body and I thought, here we go. Just going to play that right into the corner with a bit of swerve on it. But then he tried to do the keeper and went to the near post. I was like, no, Diaz. So just them little things, I reckon, by pre-season will be completely knocked out of him. And he'll be bagging 20 goals plus next season, guys. So that's my first 11 ratings, guys. We'll do the rest tomorrow. We'll look at the rest tomorrow. We'll look at the rest of the squad. And I'll go through it with the boys on the chat tomorrow when they call in. And we'll go through it again tomorrow, guys. But I just want to give you my quick thoughts and ratings on the game tonight, guys, before you called it a night. And, yeah. Let's get through your ratings because Savage has wrote loads here and I want to get to them all. Savage says Ebu and 9. He let them in behind a few times, but recovery was great. Nearly gave away a penalty. Yeah, Ziyech flew low, didn't he? Brought the ball out well. Passing was perfect. He's getting better with each game he played. Bullied Lukaku. He did bully Lukaku. And the reason I give, like you say there, his recovery pace gets him out of trouble a bit sometimes, and that's fine. The man's 22 years old. To be as good as he is as a centre back at 22 years old is an excellent thing, by the way. It means he's only going to get better and better and better. He's exceptional at 22 years now. You think what he's going to be like? He's going to be like when he's 28, 29, especially if he's had a long career at Liverpool. He's had 3 or 4 years watching Virgil van Dijk, and Joel Matip and stuff like that. He's going to be tremendous. That's why I'm not too worried about these little things in his game at the moment, because even when we bought him in the summer to now, I've seen a lot of his game improve since the summer. Like he's knocked a lot of the... he's not really ball watching anymore. He's starting to knock that out of his game a little bit. Sometimes it'll happen here and there, but he's starting to knock that out of his game a little bit. So that's just in one season, guys, and he's 22. That's what I keep saying. Wait till he's 26, 27. And you're going to see this Ibu's going to be scary, man. Really scary. He's a player. 8.5 for Virgil. When Lukaku won the ball, he won the ball back instantly and had no problems in getting behind and organised defence. That is a good point. You know, he did. Like Lukaku, Lukaku beat him in the air a few times, but as you say, Virgil then won the secondary ball. And if you talk to Jurgen Klopp and any top manager in world football, it's always about winning the secondary ball. Listen to Pep Guardiola when he was Barcelona coach. When he was manager of Barcelona, Pep Guardiola always used to talk about the second ball. That's the ball you must win. If you can't win the first ball, you must always win the second ball, because that retains possession and you get and you're up. You get further up the pitch because you take players away from you if you win the second ball. So important. It's a big thing. And that's a good point. I didn't really put that into my rating. Well said, Savage. Well said. Robbo 8.5 gave Reece nothing. Certainly didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought Robbo was defensively very, very good today. Very good. His link-up play with Diaz, like you say, Savage, is incredible considering Diaz can't speak English, and I don't think Robbo can speak Spanish. So, yeah, considering that, their rapport is so good. It's so good. Trevor panicking the chance where he hit the post, which it come back. Reece won the ball. Big up. Yeah, I agree. Maybe I was a bit slim on Robbo. Thiago 8.5. Unfortunate with some tackles. The ref was dodgy. Worked hard, passing was great. Kept the ball controlled well. Yeah, he controlled the midfield beautiful today. Liverpool Football Club, England's most successful football team, and also one of Europe's most decorated clubs. We have won 50 major club honours and a total of 66. Big up to Andre. Yeah, we've stretched away even more from Man United now, winning the FA Cup and League Cup this season. Naby 8. Yeah, that's what I gave Naby. Naby was about today, got stuck in. Passing was good, but a bit weak in some instances and tailed off in the game. Got longer. More confidence in himself and will be better. But solid game. Yeah, I think with Naby, if Naby could play 15 games in a row, 15 proper games in a row, maybe coming out off a sub sometimes to get rested and things like that. But if he could have a solid run in the team like that, you'd absolutely see a beast of a footballer in Naby. I'm telling you. It must be hard being in and out. But that's also down to him as well at the same time. Salah 6.5 went down with an injury and didn't look too bothered about coming off. But who knows how he feels. Movement was really good off the ball. But on the ball, he offered nothing today. Still tried. Yeah, that's true. That's like I said, especially when he's trying to come inside, then twice trying that bend one into the far post. Stop it. Yeah, but that was weird when he came off. He went upstairs. He was sort of like, whatever. It was sort of a weird one, wasn't it? It was a weird one. West Side Story in the house. That's a great musical, by the way. Fantastic musical. If anyone's seen the new one, Steven Spielberg, give it a watch. West Side Story in the house. Great game. Up the Reds. Big up yourself, West Side Story. Mane 9, this man ran himself into the ground for us today. He was solid, held the ball up, well, good passing and movement, linked up well and tracked back every chance. Got tired as the game went on. Yeah, I mean, the man ran for 120 minutes. He was an absolute G. Jota an 8 put himself about. It could be better in certain situations, but he was so direct today and pressing was top tier. If he plays in the 9, it suits him. Doesn't make it. Decision making was off a few times. Yeah, I get what you mean. Jota, I thought Jota was decent when he came. I know a lot of people. There's a massive divide in our team. There's a massive divide in our fan base with Diogo Jota at the moment. One side think he's great, loves him. One side thinks he's trash. I don't get it personally. I think Jota's a great player. Got 20 goals this season in all competitions for Liverpool. 20 goals. What more do you want a man to do? Got 20 goals in all competitions for Liverpool. He's been fantastic. He's a good footballer. And he's only going to get better. Diaz a 9.5. He has the team on toast. Worked hard than everyone today. Never stopped. Yes, missed a chance, but he's still creating many more. Shit happens. He played amazing. I've seen this guy produce product. Isn't an issue. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think this is his bedding in period at Liverpool. You know, he came in January. I don't think Jurgen Klopp and Pep Linders and the rest of the coaching staff there expected Diaz to be this on fire, this good since coming in on January. I think if you listen to Klopp, he threw him back a bit how good Diaz is, because he's almost become undroppable. He almost is part of the left side of this attack now on a permanent basis already. So this is his bedding in period. He's getting used to English football and how all the different teams in England play. Because the thing with the Premier League, you know, all the 20 teams, they all play differently. They have different styles, different skill sets, different ways. Some are more direct. People like some like playing out of the back, some like playing slow, some like passing at a fast tempo, and some like a press, some like a counter press. You know, you're playing all these weird, strange styles that you might not be so used to in Portugal. So it's his bedding in period. Next season, I'm telling you, Diaz is getting over 20 league goals in the league next season. He's going to be different. Hendo 9.5. Hendo was great today. That was a captain's performance today. And let's put some respect on our captain, guys. Let's put some respect on our captain. As a captain for Liverpool, he's won more trophies than any other captain. You know, I think he's won more trophies singly than any other captain that's been Liverpool for captain for Liverpool Football Club at the time. I think he's won 6 or 7. He's won every cup. He's won every trophy as captain of Liverpool. Not part of the team, not in the squad, as captain. How does he not get his flowers there? The man's just, he's our captain, he's our leader, and I thought today was exceptional again. He doesn't have to be a technical master player. I think people get too thingy on Hendo all the time. Oh, he's not technically this, not that, he's not him, he's not that, he's not that player, he's not that player, I'd rather have that player. Everyone can say all that, but they're not going to give you what Hendo gives you. Hendo gives you 100% heart every single match. 100% heart, 100% effort, and 100% of the technical ability that he has got, he produces every single week. And I would rather have that in my football team than any other player who might think they're elite levels, like your Pogba's and stuff, but don't show any heart and don't show any product during them times. I'd rather have a Hendo. Really would. Hendo's a fantastic midfielder. And he should get more respect. Should get more respect. There you go. And say effective game, covered the back. None of their chances were through him, and the captain does for 120 goddamn minutes. You know how impressive that is? And people say Hendo's legs are gone. That's a myth. It's one of the biggest myths in football, along with Trent can't defend and Pogba's world class. The other myth in football is that Hendo's legs are gone. He can't run. He hasn't got no legs. The man put in a grueling 120-minute display against Chelsea today in hot conditions. The weather was very warm today, probably very warm on pitch side at Wembley as well. There's some baking down on them. And it was humid. And he got stuck in for 120 minutes and didn't break he went at fault of anything. He covered defensively, sat in at number 6. It's like me and the guys were saying the other day, if Hendo plays, he's going to be very, very professional in that area. Very professional. And he's not going to, he didn't once evade his area today in that 6th role. He never evaded that area. He defended beautifully. He held back when he needed to. He went from left to right to fill in gaps when he needed to. And sometimes he got forward when the time was correct. And he's all doing that when people say his legs are gone. Nonsense. It's a nonsense from people who don't know any better. And it's easy clickbait to put up and just an easy thing to talk about. Does me head in. That's my absolute Sweden. It really does. He's a tremendous, tremendous footballer. We're lucky to have him. We'll have him for many more times yet. And this is not me saying that, we'll come to next season. Yeah, Hendo might be rested a bit next season. As I say, he's getting older. You know, he's not going to be faded out of the team. He's going to play a lot of football still next season, but he might come out a little bit from time to time. But yeah, he's a tremendous footballer, guys. Tremendous footballer. Guys in the chat, let me know what you thought and then player ratings and everything. And how happy you are right now. How happy are you guys right now? And what do you think seriously can happen from now till the end of the season? We've got 2 weeks left of football, guys. 2 more weeks of football. We've got all the Sunday games tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And yeah, it should be interesting. It should be interesting. I can't wait for it. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I'm really looking forward to it. But we should be doing the business. We should be doing the business for me. We really should. Getting that Champions League. The league, it's not in our hands. Obviously, we can have mad dreams about it, like I did. City drawing their last 2 games. I mean, it's football. It can happen. We don't know. For me, I see City. I just go annihilate. Probably beat West Ham tomorrow comfortably, and they move on to where they're going. But for us, it's about finishing off this Premier League season. We've got 2 more games, Tuesday and next Sunday, and then it's the big one, the Champions League final. 2 weeks tonight, guys. 2 weeks tonight, and I can't wait. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be an amazing occasion, and I think we'll do it as well. Look, Madrid are not going to play the way. Like everyone recently go, oh, you can barely beat Chelsea and beat them on points. How do you think you're going to beat Madrid? Football's not worked like that, mate. Chelsea play a very disciplined, defensive kind of game. That is Thomas Tuchel's go-to. That is how he sets up his teams. Very disciplined, very defensive-minded. Try and catch you on the counter-attack and win games 1-0 or 2-0. That is how Thomas Tuchel likes to play football. Man City, when we played Man City, obviously we drew every game with Man City this season and then beat them in the FA Cup semi-final. So, we beat them when it mattered. But they're a fantastic side. Going head-to-head with Man City, you're talking about the 2 best teams in Europe. Real Madrid are not as good. For me, Real Madrid are not as good as Chelsea. I don't think Real Madrid are as good as Chelsea. Chelsea battered them. Chelsea should have won that game. It was just... And Man City battered them and should have won their game as well. I just think we can win that Champions League. We shouldn't be worried about your Vinnies and your Benzemas and stuff like that. Just play our game, our way. It'll be more open. They're not going to be sitting back playing a low block. That's not Madrid's game. We'll get loads of opportunities. We'll get in behind their defence. Don't you worry about that. Carvajal is not going to be able to handle Diaz. There's no way. And if Salah's fit, no matter what you think of Mo Salah at this moment in time, Mendy on that left-hand side won't be able to handle Mo Salah. Not at all. And then you're on about Nacho and Militao against Mane. No, not for me. Yeah. It's all to play for, guys. We can end this season superbly with a treble. All 3 cups. What a season that is, guys. What a season. And this game today is just going to make them feel so good. The players are better going to bed right now, feeling so high. It must be hard to fall asleep. But you're feeling so good. You're feeling so good. And you're going to bed and, you're feeling high. You're feeling hyper. And you get up for training the next day. A bit of recovery tomorrow. Have something to eat at the club. Bit of recovery. Then train on Monday, getting ready for Tuesday. Must be a joy. Must be a joy of being up. It must be great. This should have gave us confidence for the rest of the games. Yeah, exactly. You've got 2 trophies in the bag. The domestic double. Not a lot of teams win the domestic double in one season, Not many teams win both the League Cup and FA Cup in the same season. It's not been done that many times. Obviously, Arsenal did it in 1993, or was it 1994, against Sheffield Wednesday, against the same side twice as well. Obviously, Man City did it when they won the domestic treble. They won the FA Cup, League Cup, and the Premier League, so they did it as well. I'm trying to think. I don't think Chelsea did it. Man United won the treble, but they didn't win the League Cup. So not many teams have won the League Cup and FA Cup in the same season. Obviously, Liverpool did it back in 2001 under Gerald Houllier as well. So, yeah, it's a success, guys. This is what we play football for. This is why we support teams like Liverpool Football Club. So they're so used to winning massive things, and we're back to winning trophies again. But then you'll get told by rival fans who are really salty and can't hack it and try and find a way of going, League Cup, FA Cup don't mean nothing. You know, that's what you get. That's what you get. But fakeness. Don't let them bring you down, guys. Don't let anyone bring you down. Whatever happens with City happens, but it's in their hands. But us in the Champions League, we play our game and respect our opponents. We win the big one in Ibu's hometown. What a time to be alive. You never walk alone. It means more. Big up to you, Savage. You're correct, my man. You're correct. Ras in the house. Yes, Jamie. Big up, Ras. How you doing, my friend? First legs of City and Chelsea versus Real Madrid cost both. Chelsea and City roll. Chelsea and City overall in their ties versus Real Madrid. Yeah. Because they should have smashed the shite out of them. That's fair. Let's face it. That's shit. Oh, God. Pitt will say they beat PSG, but PSG are bridesmaids. They certainly are. Already a successful season for us now. Anything else is a bonus. Exactly. Jamie, F Chelsea United. Yes, big up, Ras. Big up yourself, my friend. Right, guys, that's going to be it from me tonight. Just a quick one. Well, I said a quick one. I've gone over an hour. I can never do an under an hour video, can I? It's almost impossible for me to do. I'm absolutely shattered. I've got to get some sleep. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m, guys. So 6 p.m. The video's already up on the channel, already ready to go up on the channel. So go and check it out, but give it a like. Guys, go and give that a video a like on the channel right now. We'll go live on that video tomorrow at 6 p.m, guys. And it's going to be a good one. I'm going to try and make it a 2-hour show. I want to make it a big show. Get as many call-ins as possible. I'm going to leave the link in the chat. I want everyone to call in. Get yourselves in on that call. Your Savages are there. Your Rods are probably coming. I want everyone coming in. Tom Izzy's got a Steven Gerrard story to tell us when he met Steven Gerrard. So that's a story we want to hear. Edward's got a big thing he wants to talk about with Henderson tomorrow. So, yeah, we're going to talk about it all tomorrow, guys. It's going to be a good one. We're going to talk about the FA Cup final, how it all went down. We'll take it a bit apart, you know, dissect it a little bit, look at the game, compare it back to the League Cup final, which was, you know, same team, same outcome, and then look ahead to the big one, the Champions League final at the end of the month. So it's going to be a good one, guys. Make sure you're all tuned in for it. So don't forget, the only way to tune in for it is subscribe to the channel, guys. So hit the sub button, guys. Don't forget to leave a like on this video on your way in and on your way out. Like on the video. Don't forget to sub as well. Hit the notification bell. Hopefully YouTube. Apparently there's been a little update in the YouTube algorithm the last couple of days. Apparently they downloaded a new algorithm into the software. So the videos are actually starting to reach people now. People are actually starting to see people's videos now, which is amazing. Thank you, YouTube. It only takes you, what, a year? So, yeah, get subbing, guys. Hit the notification bell. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. and I can't wait for it. It's going to be a good video. Make sure you're all on it, guys. Respect Jamie. 1 hour is quick, apparently. I can't just go over. I meant to, like, when I started this, Chris, I thought I'll just do a 20-minute, 25, half-hour video on player ratings, and I'll waffle on, and we've got over an hour again. Respect, Jamie. Respect to your ass. Good night, bro. I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Savage. Have a good one. Watch highlights back again on BBC One. Yes, big idea, Raz. Get a drink in, some snacks. Let's do that. Let's see if YouTube actually. Let's see if YouTube actually done that. Yeah, big up to you, Chris. Guys, much love. See you tomorrow, 6 p.m. on the channel. Subscribe and sleep well, guys. Sleep well.